How's it going, boys? We're back, and before we started, subscribe, like, share, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, I'm gonna keep on telling you guys. I talk about a lot of cool shit, so you know how I run my numbers up. And today, boys, we're gonna be talking about the classic collection Pokemon box. Is that what it's called? You guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, everybody in the world is talking about this. But here's a little PNG if I remember to put it there. But that's what we're going to be talking about today. It just not got announced today on Pokemon Day, along with some other stuff. But the other stuff doesn't really pertain to what I usually cover, which is the TCG. So, I digress. Anyways, so this box right here, I've already seen a couple videos out there. Shout out my Poketoken homies. Get those clicks, get those views, you feel me? That's how we get paid. But they kind of missed the mark, and you guys have been misled, especially they're way bigger content creators than me, so they got a lot more views. So hopefully this video makes this round so people get the right information, quote unquote, share it. Anyways, and yeah, you have been misled. So a lot of people are saying that this is going to be a little set that's going to come out later in the year, basically like a Celebrations 2.0 type of situation. And I'm here to tell you guys that's not what it is. As soon as I saw it and I saw kind of like the layout of it, it 100% made sense to me what it is. And it's literally a super exclusive base set around Battle Academy. 100%. That's what it looks like. That's what it is. When I saw it, you know, it was like the Charizard deck, the Venusaur deck going at it. And then when I saw they put the Blastoise deck, and then I saw that, you know, that they had all the, you know, the little extra stuff like the Battle Academy, which comes with like the hardcover play mat, all the little accessories, the damage counters, 3 different decks that you can play. It 100% clicked, and that's what it is. And by super expensive, I mean it's like $250 is what, you know, I've seen as far as the Japanese one. The English one, I don't know how much that one's gonna cost, and I'm not even gonna try to predict on how much it will cost. I don't want to. I don't play that game, but it is a lot more expensive than this regular Battle Academy. And basically, that's exactly what it is. It's going to be 3 decks, pre-constructed, based around Charizard and Holo, Blastoise and Suicune, and what's it called, Venusaur and Lugia, if I'm correct. And basically, they're going to be where you can take them straight out of the box and play with somebody. These boxes were basically constructed to where literally you can buy this box, go home, pull out, you know, set it up, you and a partner, literally pick a deck and you go at it, you feel me? That one is going to be a little bit more premium, where I don't think any of the decks are going to be less, you know, more nerfed than the other ones. Because if you guys ever open up the Battle Academy, the Charizard and the Pikachu deck are weaker, and then the Mewtwo deck is the most, you know, like the one that kind of has a little bit more tricks to it. I think all 3 of them are going to be kind of the same thing, but that's all it is. I've seen a couple of people say that it's going to be like, you know, a Celebrations 2.0 and that it's going to be another reprint. And I don't think that's necessarily it. One thing that kind of stood out for me as soon as I saw it was that they went ahead and said that they're not tournament legal. And whenever you see like the set symbols and all that stuff, I know they don't have any set symbols, but whenever you see like the rotation mark, none of those have a rotation mark that makes sense to me. Right now, the rotation that we're in, as far as like, you know, tournament legal, is EFG. That's where we're at right now. So, and I think D's about to rotate out. I don't know. Someone correct me down there in the comments below if I'm wrong or right. Either way, these don't have any, you know, rotation symbols on it. And then also the biggest, you know, part is that they're rebacks, or not rebacks, but like they have a different back to them. So that's another thing that makes them not tournament legal, because obviously for them to be tournament legal, they have to be real cards, and they have to have the, you know, the blue backs. So these aren't reprints. I want to make that clear. These are going to be basically a board game, if that makes any type of sense to you guys. You won't be able to take any cards out of that deck, maybe the energies, but you most likely not, and put them into like a real deck or use them. You won't be able to open up a different box and get a different, you know, deck out of it. Like every single one of them is going to be pre-constructed with the same thing in it. It's just going to be, like I said, a super expensive Battle Academy. That's what all it is. It's not going to be, you know, a set that you can rip open and, you know, try to collect them all. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's literally going to be a Battle Academy, aka, you know, a board game, if you know, if that's what you want to call it. So, me personally, if I get it in my cart, I'll buy it. I'm not necessarily going to be chasing it. I do think there's a place for it as far as collectors, but it's more catered to the players, if that makes any type of sense. Obviously, the collectors are going to want to get it just so they can have one sealed and say they have it, or maybe open one up and grade, the cards in there. But I think it's mainly going to be people are going to want to open it to feel that nostalgia of playing with the older base set decks and like a weaker meta, if that makes any type of sense. They are going to throw in some EXs and some new trading cards in there to make it a little bit faster. But I think that's more or less the target that they're going for. Like I said, me personally, if I get it in my cart, I might scoop one up. But if I don't, it's not going to be the end of the world. They are using a upgraded version of the Celebration foil, which is going to be, super sparkly with stars on it, as far as I've seen. And I think most of all the cards are holographic. So there's that. There's some collectivity to that. But they are rebacks. They don't have the original blue backs on them. Even the Japanese ones, they're not going to have the originals on them. And it's more or less going to be just to play. You feel me? But have any questions, let me know down there in the comments. If I missed anywhere, let me know down there in the comments as well. I'm okay with being wrong. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit more accurate, you guys know what I'm saying, information, you feel me, than what's out there. But share it out. Let your homies know. With all that being said, we gone.